What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with a continuation of our episode from last week, or what we played last week, which was playing through some Yargle Day. As you can see, we got 2 wins, so spoilers, I guess. But you should definitely still go watch that because the man of the hour himself, Yargle, was the center of that gameplay. And I think he did amazingly well for us, since we basically went 2-0 last week. But this week we're back again because we wanted to play a little bit more. We were having fun with it, and we didn't get a chance to try out any of the other decks. So, Amy, if we're switching away from Yargle today, what other deck would we be playing?
Charex.
We're going to try Charex, the Raging Isle.
He's so cool.
I'm glad you like him. Let's go ahead and play and see how we do. Hey, everybody, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. You will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out and whenever we go live, which is every Monday and Friday right here on this channel. Specifically on Mondays, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, we play Magic the Gathering Arena. So if you're a fan of this game, then you should definitely join us. We would love to have you.
Check out our streams.
Yeah. Nadir Kraken, very good card.
I love that art so much.
The Kraken?
It just warms my heart to see that.
Good.
All these little boats are just going to get smashed by these gigantic tentacles.
Some already are. There's one over here and one over here.
It's a thing of beauty.
Our opponent is playing the Yargle deck. We know the deck very well at this point. Yeah. Okay, there's a free mulligan, but I don't think we need it. We drew into the Royal. Good card. Can cost 2 or 4. So I guess we put it over here. Doomed Dissenter. All right, we've got discard it, look at the top 2, put 1 into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Sure. Guess we'll just pass and do that on their turn.
Look at that mouth.
This one?
Look at it.
It's pretty crazy. Hey, it's Yargle. Resolves. Pass to attackers. We take 1. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to Waker of Waves this turn. I'm just going to bounce Yargle. No kicker value, but we get a 5 mana spell out of there. Perfect. We drew a 4-drop. Well, I guess we can play the Nadir Kraken. And next turn we can choose whether or not we tap to give it a +1/+1 counter and make a tentacle. Or not. We sack a creature. Okay. Sometimes that happens. I would love a land, though, otherwise we're kind of screwed. I guess we could Waker of Waves, but that just takes another turn, so... Grave Shifter for no value. Interesting choice. We drew a land. Hell yeah. Whenever you cycle or discard another card, scry 1, but we could also get a land with Solemn, and so I'm going to do that first. Oh, I was like, holy crap. No more basics for us. Okay. Mesmerizing Benthid, when it enters, create 2 O2 blue illusion creature tokens. With whenever this creature blocks a creature, that creature does an untap during its controller's next untap step, and it has hexproof as long as we control an illusion, and they played the Unwilling Ingredient.
I love all of these things.
Sure, I will draw a card. Oh. Okay. But they don't get anything back still, but I'll definitely draw a card. Cool. Castle Vantras. Nice. And a land. Tapped unless you control an island. Thank you. That's 6 mana, so I guess next turn we can play this out. But for now, we just play this.
Yeah, because it's so cool.
Whoa.
I loved that.
That was great art. I love it. Okay. Pass. So this, late game, 4 mana, tap it, scry 2.
So cool.
The art.
Yeah.
Whenever it enters, we discard a card, or each opponent discards a card. 5, 6. It resolves. I'll discard the Silent Departure because it has flashback of 5. So, pass to attackers. Yeah, I was going to say, I imagine nobody attacks there, but I guess I've been wrong before. Let's play a 7/7. Oh, wow. Creatures they control get -1/-0. So the Grave Shifter is the only one that'll have any points of power when we play this card.
Oh, man.
Awesome. Attack for 4. You got it.
Oh, buy unwilling ingredient.
They can bring it back for 3 mana. Oh, sorry. They can't bring it back. They can exile it and draw a card and lose life. But it's Yargle. Hi, buddy. He's an 8/3. Not even a 7/3 anymore. Well, 6, 7, 8. 5 to bounce Yargle. Make him cost more mana. Oh, that's the other thing is, if you didn't notice it when we were playing last week, every time... Okay, they let it go to their hand, which makes sense. I guess we definitely cycle this, right? Cycle this, put it on the 7/7, and now the 7/7 is a flyer. Tap for
That's a
11.
lot of wings.
Yeah.
Put on that very heavy thing that probably still wouldn't weigh less enough to, like, actually fly.
Sure. So they make a 2/2 zombie, which is a 1/2 zombie. But anyway, every time the commander goes back to the command zone, it costs 2 more generic to cast. But they let it go back to their hand because, again, we can choose. We did the same last week when we were playing Yargle. Because now Yargle costs 5, whereas if it were in the command zone, I think it would cost 7 at this point. Because, again, it goes up by 2 cumulatively each time.
Yes.
Demon Lord Belzenlock. 5/6 flying trample. When he enters, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card, which was Erebos' intervention. Put that into your hand. If it's mana value 4 or greater, repeat it, which it's not. 1 damage to you for each card put into your hand this way.
Oh, I thought those were his wings, but it's like the rock behind him.
This is his wings.
Oh,
Definitely his
okay.
wings.
I was looking at the red. Okay.
Right.
I saw like the bottom of the wings.
Wow.
I thought it was like the top of the red being a rock of some kind.
I see. Yep, we can switch the order of them.
No.
Wow, Arena. God damn it, that sucks. Well, we can play both. Let's go to combat. Let's attack for 7 in the air.
Okay.
Because they have a
That
5/6
sounds nice.
flyer, so we're winning life total wise. Why they just take it? Okay. I guess we can Castle Vantress, Scry 2. What a combo. And get rid of both of these goddamn lands.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay. And then we can't play that still, so we will end our turn. You got it. Yeah, they're at 8, so... Okay. Next turn we can play both of these if we want, depending on what we draw. Since it's an actual unknown draw at this point, as opposed to 3 islands in a row. Tendrils of Corruption deals 7 damage and they gain 7 life. Wow. Well done.
Whoa.
That
Alright.
sucks.
Yeah. That was a good play by them.
It's a great card. Yargle. Reaper of Night and Erebos' Intervention. Okay. We take 6.
Yuck.
It's fine. 14 to 15. So technically, life total wise, they are up. We drew Midnight Clock. Interesting. Land. Charix. 3, leaving up 3 for Charix. We still can't play this Curator of Mysteries. Pass. So Midnight Clock's a little weird, but it can tap for mana. 3 mana, put an hour counter on it. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on it. And when the 12th hour counter is put on it, we shuffle our hand and our graveyard into our library and then draw 7 new cards. And exile Midnight Clock.
I kind of hate that,
You
to
do?
be honest.
It's actually incredible. Don't forget, one of the Power 9 is a card that basically does that.
Oh.
But it just does it, as opposed to waiting forever to do it.
I imagined as much.
Yeah. Some people argue that it has no place being in the Power 9. Like, it's a cool card, but it definitely doesn't deserve to be in the Power 9. I've never, actively played with that particular card. But, yeah.
It sounds pretty powerful.
We sack a creature. I guess that resolves. The question is, do we just sack Cherex here? No. Resolves. We sack one of the O2s. Then they attack for like 1 million. They choose not to attack with Yargle, interestingly. We can't block. We're at 8. Before our turn, we can at least put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. Take our turn, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. Drew a Frogify.
Ooh.
Suck it, Demon Lord Belzenlock. Thank God. Whew, what a draw.
You'd think that would be in the Yargle deck.
Yeah.
But it's, I guess, a card for this deck, sure.
Yeah. Well, because it's blue, right? So
Oh,
it
well,
has
there
to.
you go.
Pass? Attack? I guess we just pass for now. Get another hour counter. That's our 4th of 12. We're a third of the way there, surprisingly. Massacre Worm.
Oh, shite.
I mean, it means that our illusion dies and we lose 2 life, which kind of sucks. We're at 6.
Well, at least we only lost one thing.
Sure, but now if they attack, we're more likely to lose more things. Yep. Okay. This is not the worst. We're at 6, though, so it's not the best either. Let's pass to blockers. We will obviously block Yargle here. We can block the zombie and the rat and take 3 and go to 3. And none of our creatures die. Oh, shit. Yes, they do. Because they have Erebos' intervention. And actually, we're at 2. I said 3. I was wrong. But yeah, we lose. If they see the line, which they should. They just kill either the Curator of Mysteries or the Mesmerizing Benthid by giving it -1/-1. And then we lose 2 life thanks to Massacre Worm. And we're dead. Put an hour counter on Midnight Clock before we die. Okay.
Thank you, Will the Wanderer.
Yeah. Okay. Same deck or a different deck?
I was gonna do 2 Yargle, 2 Cherex, but I don't know. I feel like the Yargle one was better.
Well, we won with it twice in a row, and then it beat us, but it also is Yargle Day, so that makes a bit of sense.
Yeah. It's just more fun to play with Yargle, too.
Sure.
So let's do it!
You want to go back to Yargle? You don't even want to try out the Gruul deck?
Nah, it wasn't that good.
Wow. All right. Shoutouts to you, Yargle. You win the day.
It's his day.
It sure is.
Today is your birthday.
Hopf. We better hope we get lucky with, if they do get to play it. Ooh, Torment of Scarabs. Good card to have in your hand, huh?
Yeah, it is.
God, it's so good. Black creature spells you cast cost 1 less, which is very nice. We have no creatures in our hand, notably. But you draw 2 cards and each opponent discards 2 cards. Each player loses 2 life, although they cost 6, and we're nowhere near there. This hand is... Oh, we have Yargle. We're fine. Of course we have Yargle. We always have Yargle. Windscarred Crag.
Ooh. I just got a craving for gummy sharks.
Please feel free to sing the songs to yourselves in the comments. Anyway, I meant Haktos. We better hope we get some lucky rolls for Haktos. Because
he likes hacking stuff.
Like our life total. Yeah. Yes. All right. I don't know what's correct to play first. I guess it depends on what they might have on the field. But I don't know if it's correct to play Yargle or Bantu's Monument first. The gargoyles like to try to eat my mouse. Ah! Are you a coward? I'm not a coward. Cowards can't block warriors, so... Bantu's Monument it is. Actually, yeah. Bantu's Monument it is. We drew a creature, by the way.
Ah.
Whenever we cast a creature spell, they lose a life and we gain a life.
Very nice.
And next turn, we can cast 2. Or we could just play the Torment of Scarabs, which is probably the correct answer.
Yeah. I would think so.
Yeah. They do or don't play a 4th land. Because if they do, they have Haktos mana. And again, Haktos, very scary. Pilgrim of the Ages, which lets them get their 4th land. So, close enough, but for Haktos next turn, that's all. Okay. They did it.
Yeah, doing it.
Okay, we take 4.
Yeah, not doing it.
We'll play this. We can do all of it. Yargle. Burglar Rat. They discard a card. Come on. I chose to hold off a turn on Torment of Scarabs because we get to play 3 creatures this turn.
It's pretty good.
I think so. Peace Worker Colossus, the 3-mana 6/6 vehicle with crew 4.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
We draw a card and lose a life. We drew the Warlock class. Nice. Okay. They're at 21, by the way.
Okay.
We just played our first creatures, and they're at 21. Thanks to Bantu's Monument. Hi, you're busted. Very good. Intervention kills Yargle, and they gain 3 life. Yes to the command zone. Because otherwise it goes to the graveyard. Sure. I mean, I'm definitely going to just kill that because it's very annoying. And you're tapped out, so... Sure. Okay. Play this. Play the Torment of Scarabs, targeting you. Play the Warlock class for myself.
Yeah.
Torment of Scarabs. Ooh, next turn we have Bad Deal, which is actually great with Torment of Scarabs. It makes them discard 2 cards.
That sounds like a good combination.
Yeah.
Those 2 titles together.
Yeah. So we draw 2, they discard 2, and then they lose 2 life. Oh, so do we, but still.
Still.
Okay. They sacked their creature. It does go to their graveyard so that they can bring it back later. They have 4 cards in hand. If they play 2 cards this turn, we empty their hand when we play bad deal. Which is a good deal. Haktos.
Nice.
Okay, it's 2, so we can't target it with Spark Harvest, but that's probably fine.
What can
Which
we
is familiar. What?
What can we do?
Nothing? Against Haktos? Yeah, nothing. Which is familiar is just a 2/3 frog. Okay. Well, it can't be discounted anymore.
It's a prince under a spell.
Yep. Okay, they discarded Parhelion 2 and Unbreakable Formation, and now they have to decide whether to discard another card, sack Haktos, or lose 3 life. They chose to lose 3 life. Not surprising. Charming Prince. They gain 3 life. Okay. That makes sense. It negates the Torment of Scarabs for the turn. We take 6. Can't do that many more times.
Nope.
Hagra Mauling. Damn. Okay. What can we do? Guess we could do this. And this. Gain some more life, bring us back up. Look at the top 3. 1 into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Sure. As opposed to village rights? Sure. Well, we could block Haktos, so I'll take the Doomed Dissenter.
Nice.
Yeah. Very nice. Guardian of Faith to phase out the Charming Prince. Then it comes back. Nothing happened there. But they also have no cards left in their hand, so they can only sack something or lose 3 life.
Okay.
Good, they lost 3 life. Good, good, good. They can bring back their Pilgrim at any time. Flame Skull. 3/1 flying. Can't block. When it dies, exile it. If you do, exile the top card of your library, and then you can play one of them back. We just block here. Okay. We're at 9. Agonizing Siphon is 4 mana. But we gain 3 life. Doomed Dissenter for 1. And then pass. Okay. So, Warlock class, because a creature died, they lost a life. So they're at 15.
Okay.
We're at 13 because we gained some. But Haktos now
they're at
cannot...
12.
I'm sorry?
Now they're at 12.
Okay. They chose... Until the end of your next turn, you play one of those cards. Okay, I didn't see what the other one was. I was not paying attention. Anyway. Pass to attackers. Ah, that's dumb. Pass to blockers. Happily block. Whew. Okay. Ah, it was not dumb, but no life gain for you. I'm going to sacrifice Yargle and draw 2 cards. I will definitely move Yargle to the command zone and draw 2 cards. Gourmand. Nice.
Okay.
As an additional cost to cast this spell, sack a creature. And when it enters, each opponent sacks a creature. Torment of Hailfire.
Ooh, that card's good.
It's very good, but we're going to play the Stronghold first, and actually then we're going to activate that. Okay, 7, 11? So we can do this 9 times. Okay. That's what we're doing. So it's basically the Torment of Scarabs. They lose 3 life unless they sack a non-land permanent or discard a card, and they have to make that choice 9 times. Pretty sure they lose.
Ouchie McGouchie, little bro.
No, that's it. Yep, negative 12.
Wow. Thank you, Hopf. Wow.
Torment of Scarabs is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, one more
One more.
with this deck.
Yeah.
Okay, let's send off Yargle Day in the best way possible.
Let's try.
If you missed last week's episode and you don't understand why Yargle Day is what it is, Yargle is a 9/3 creature, and this was an event on Arena only on September 3rd or 9/3. Each opponent sacks a creature or planeswalker with the highest mana value. Okay, good to know. That'll be an interesting way to get rid of Haktos if we need. We have Flunk for 2. We have Burglar Rat as well. We have a lot of land. But we can play Burglar Rat on 2, make them discard a card. Yargle on 3. So we've got things. And nothing. Okay. This Burglar Rat. Discard a card, please. Just as a reminder, folks, while our opponents are making these decisions, I mentioned that we stream every Monday and Friday. Mondays are Arena here,
Yes.
as we mentioned, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. On Fridays, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, we play random video games, and we have been playing, if you have been checking us out recently, we have been playing the newest expansion to Marvel's Avengers, The War for Wakanda. So please feel free to tune in this Friday for more of that. And we will have more stuff in the coming weeks. Obviously, every Friday we play random video games, so we would love to have you join us.
Yes.
Daredevil Dragster, they discarded. Vizier of Deferment. They would have exiled one thing if it attacked or blocked this turn, and then it would have just come right back. So, Yargle. Why not? No attacks. Haktos this turn if they have a land. We've already got the 2. So Haktos could be 2, 3, or 4. We have the 2 covered, and then if not 2, then we can do the Soul Shatter and get rid of it that way. Wow. Perforos' Intervention. Yes to the command zone. Perforos' Intervention dealt 4 damage to Yargle and killed it. 2 damage to us, that's fine, no blocks. Grave Shifter would be able to get something back from our graveyard. We're not there yet, so combat, attacks. Guess we end our turn. Sure. They got a 4th land. And so, Haktos, what'd you roll? A 4. Pass to attackers. Attack for 2. Guess we just Soul Shatter now.
Nice.
Gets rid of their Haktos. See ya, bye. Reroll that 4, please. We take 2 more. Chainer's Edict, huh? Okay. Well, combat. Attack. This is not an instant, it's a sorcery. So I guess we'll just play out Yargle. Because if all they do this turn is play Haktos... Oh, they actually can't. He costs 2 more. Silly me. But yeah, if they were just going to play Haktos, I was going to say we just flunk this one, And then Chainer's Edict make them sack Haktos. But they play a 1/1 with haste. And a Peace Walker Colossus with crew 4. So they can't even do it. They didn't attack at all because we have Yargle. We play a land. We play Unwilling Ingredient.
I don't want to use him. He's not willing.
Combat. Yargle. See if they double block here. They do. 3 cards in their hand, so we go like that. And then we flunk the Vizier, I suppose. So the Yargle lives. Okay.
But does the Vizier really care about flunking?
I doubt it. Okay, we can't do anything else here, so... Well, sorry. Obviously, we can play this. I'm clearly waiting. They didn't play a 5th land. Okay, there's their 5th. They can get it with Pilgrim of the Ages here. They play it. But that's only 5. They need 1 more for Haktos. Guess we'd go to combat and just swing out here. No reason not to.
Yeah, I guess.
They're thinking. Or not paying attention. One of the two. Okay. Okay. Ah.
Okay.
+2/+2, so they can kill Yargle. Totally fine. Okay. They go to 21. I will not move it to the command zone. Then I'll play Grave Shifter. Get it back. Into our hand. It's shifting zones, so we could put it in the command zone. That would be silly, because in our hand it only costs 3. I'll play Yargle. Then I'll play a land and play Doomed Dissenter. Okay.
We have a lot of things,
Yeah.
and they have 0 things.
What a turn. My goodness. They play Angel of Invention with 2/2/2 artifacts. Because other creatures they control get +1/+1 because of that.
Okay.
Okay. We drew a land. Sure. Sacrifice a creature, please. Okay. We play a land. And then we swing in.
Nice.
Put on that
See how
pressure.
this goes.
The Angel has lifelink, but I'm trying to see if they're just going to crew here. But then they can only block one thing. But otherwise, something's dying. So, okay. They are crewing 4. They can block one thing. If it's Yargle, their Colossus dies. If it's not, then like our Grave Shifter dies. Okay. That's great. Perfect. We're there at 16. Now he can go to the command zone. And he costs 7, so we can't play him this turn, but next turn we definitely can. They play an Evolving Wilds to go get their 6th land, but it enters tapped, so no Haktos this turn, no Pilgrim of the Ages this turn either.
Wow.
2 other cards in hand means Dwarven Hammer, make the Dwarf. It's a 6/2 trample. You got it.
Nice.
A 2/1 flyer attacks and they gain 2 life. Dusk Legion Zealot. We draw a card and lose a life. Yes, please.
Okay.
We drew a land. No surprise there, unfortunately. But there's our 7th. Combat. Swing with everybody. Yeah. So they're making some tough choices here in terms of how they want to block. Yes, and they're letting a creature die in the process.
Good.
Beautiful. No way. Okay. I was like, you're not going to block with this angel here. All right, so we make a 2/2 zombie. Now they sack a creature. It's either their angel or they have to re-equip that hammer. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. They have the mana for Haktos. They do it. 2. Convenient that Dusk Legion Zealot is also 2. Blood Curdle.
Nice.
Ooh, we should do that at instant speed. Combat. No. No attacks. I want them to be cocky and attack. The interesting thing is, though, we don't even need the Blood Curdle, because Dusk Legion Zealot and Burglar Rat both have CMC 2, and so we can just double block Haktos, but then we lose both of our creatures. So we could just Blood Curdle the Angel. You just spent your whole turn on your main phase doing that. All right, so now that you've attacked, I will Blood Curdle that one, give this 2/2 Menace, and then I will block with this Burglar Rat and kill your Haktos. Seems good.
Burglar Rat.
You did good, buddy.
It's like Ratatouille, because he steals the food to make his, like, special dishes.
Correct. We just drew essentially a 9/9 flyer.
Nice.
So take that. Fabled Passage. They can get their 7th land, but Haktos costs 8 now. So they could, I guess, play like Pilgrim and then equip Hammer. How much is Hammer? 3? So yeah. They also have 3 unknown cards in hand as well, but Pilgrim of the Ages. Get a land.
And this is nice that we're getting to play against all these different decks.
Sure. Yeah, there's one that we haven't seen. The red one.
What do you mean?
We haven't. There's the mono red one that we haven't played against yet.
There's a mono red one?
Yep. Oh. It's the, I forget his name. Duke or some nonsense. Anyway, they have a 5/1. So let's go like this. And like, actually, we just attack with everybody. Because 2 of them have Menace. And if they block the 1/1, which is the only thing they can block, I don't care. Because then their 5/1 dies. So.
It's the Clackbridge Troll.
Exactly. And we're going to play it.
I love him.
They're at 2.
Look at him. He's so cute.
I probably could have like played Yargle this turn, Clackbridge Troll next turn, but who does what they're supposed to, right? That's what I want to know. We just like have lethal in the air, plus this is trample. They'd let us draw a card if they like sacked one of their goats for it. Parhelion 2, there you go, flyer. But it needs crew 4, and they paid all their mana for it, so combat. So if they sack a goat, Clackbridge Troll gets tapped, and we gain 3 life, and we draw a card. Or we just have an 8/8 trample that we can attack with.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, they did sack it. We drew a land, unfortunately. Sure. They can block the 2/2 or the 1/1, but only one of them because they have Menace, so they have to use both goats to block. They just take it all and go to -10.
Thank you, Bayview M.
And thank you to Arena for this Yargle Day celebration. This was cool.
It was very nice.
The Yargle deck was from the games that we played, the limited number of games that we played, every game that we played as Yargle we won, and every game that we played not as Yargle we lost.
Right.
So you decide what you will from that. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. This kind of a thing, when it's free, amazing. There's no downside to it whatsoever. When it costs to enter, it's frustrating, but that's not here, so there's really no reason to bring it up. But I would love to hear people's thoughts down in the comments below. Are you someone who didn't think that this was interesting for whatever reason? And if so, why? But hey, you know, getting 900 experience, or sorry, 1,200 experience, plus just having a fun time playing some Magic for free.
Yeah.
Was pretty great. And, you know, these videos went instead of our Monday openings because, you know, those cost money and this obviously did not. So,
yeah,
you know, it's
free things.
Yeah, it's good for multiple reasons. Like my wallet thanks you, Arena. So, as I said, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. We've got more stuff coming out on this channel. We've got 3 videos a week that come out over on Video Games for All, linked down in the description box below. You should definitely check that out. We're playing through Pokemon Silver, we're playing through The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and we're playing through a really interesting indie game named Beglitched, which we highly encourage you to check out.
Yeah, I love that game.
Plus, there's a lot of other playthroughs on the channel if you've never seen it before. So, thank you all so very much for tuning in. For now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Mimi.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.